Hello, y'all on YouTube. This is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something I've actually been waiting for quite a while for, and I think there was a mix-up. All right, today I'm opening it up with my Spyderco Para 3. This is the CPM 115 blade steel. This is the Sean, oh, what's Sean's last name? I keep forgetting. Houston. Sean Houston. Yeah, I keep wanting to say brown because it's like BBB, the brown sort of heat treat that they use. It's supposed to be some super whatever. Anyways, super sharp blade. So let's see what we got in here. Oh, make sure I got a little receipt in here. Let's see what we got. All right, so here is the knife. I'm just taking a quick look at that. Looks like it's just okay. All right. So he's got some insights on the knife. I'm going to move this over here to the side. Move this knife off. Okay, so what we got is a Eutektik design, which I like. I checked out the Trinity. I checked out the EFD, which is the Eutektik Field Duty. That was actually my budget 2024 budget knife of the year. I chose that one because it was just I loved it. If I call it my most premium budget knife out there, and if I could keep a hold of a budget knife and not give it away, which is my biggest challenge, especially with this channel, I tend to give any knife like that, even when I like them, I tend to give them away. Like I really like the Kaiser Militao fixed blade. I like the Kaiser budget knives giveaways. I really like the Eutektiks. Trinity was a little long, so it's perfect for really big hands. The EFD was perfect for my hands. You know, I've got large hands, big meaty fingers, but they're not quite as long. So this is the binary. Okay, so this is a different design. And what this reminds me a little bit, I think what it reminds me of is like the GSD Get Stuff Done. Not really what it's called, but we're going to call it that. So it's a full-size pocket knife according to the read. So I'm going to look at this here real quick. We'll just read this. It's a full-size pocket knife, features a spear point. Okay, so it's going to be a spear point, flat ground with a swedge. Okay, so that's nice. G10 scales, offering a sleek and durable design. The knife has 3 smooth deployment mechanisms, which can be activated either using the front flipper, standard flipper, or a fuller. A versatile tool that can be used for a variety of daily tasks. Here are some of the key features. Okay, so first of all, it's a 4-inch blade. I mean, nice big blade. Doesn't feel like huge in here, so that's cool. 14C 28N blade steel, which I like. He uses that in the EFD, the Eutektik Field Duty, and the Trinity. It's really great. One of my favorite budget steels out there. You really get a lot of bang for your buck. And then it has a 4.5-inch handle. This might be a big boy. Let's see how it handles. The Trinity was really big. It was hard for me to handle, but the Field Duty was perfect. Deployment mechanisms, front flipper, standard flipper, fuller, offering multiple options. Ambidextrous pocket clip, so it's left and right hand carry. 3.8 ounces, full size knife suitable for various tasks. All right, so that is the kind of the background. So let's get into this. Let's look at this guy, because this is where I give you my first impression. So this is not my review. This is first impressions right out of the box. I'm going to kind of tell you how I feel. All right, nice microfiber cloth, nice little ooh, it's sealed. All right, so let's get into that. All right, so already I can tell you it's a pretty big knife. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, definitely, but not huge. Okay. G10, nicely chamfered all the way around. I do dig that. Like the deep pocket carry clip. It is reversible. That's nice. Nice texture on here, but not overly aggressive, which Spyderco is notorious for. Their aggressiveness on the G10 makes it very uncomfortable. Got 2 standoffs in the back. We have a captive pivot. Love the Eutektik logo there. That's really nice. Steel clip. I'm pretty sure it's a steel clip. Double check. Yeah, I mean, when you're in a budget line, it should be steel clip, and it's probably steel liners if there's anything. Well, first of all, let's look at here. Jimping on the flipper all the way out. I like that. Jimping on what's the top flipper. This is kind of like the Brian Brown, thing. We've got jimping all the way out here, and then we've got a fuller here. And let's see, do I have enough traction? I do. Okay. All right, let's look at the centering. Are we dead nut centered? We are dead nut centered. I like the G10. Yeah. That's really nice. I'm trying to feel for hot spots. There's nothing. There's nothing. That's really cool. All right, here we go. We'll do the flipper first. Let's see how that goes, okay? Big blade. big blade. All right, so it is a liner lock. Was this an inset liner lock? Where's the liner? This might actually be an inset liner lock. I'm pretty sure because it is attached. Yeah, okay. So this could be an inset liner lock. All right, even though it is G10. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, all right. Leon, come on, man. These are the most premium budget knives out there. I call them my most premium budget knives when you get a Liong Mah. People say, wow, you know, I'll have to double check what the price was. Last I checked, I think there were $69, $79. I don't know. And some people are like, that's too much for a budget knife. Well, for me, a budget knife is anything under $100, right? You may disagree with me. I consider anything under $50 a super budget knife, right? But really, to get a quality budget knife, I think that's a reasonable price. And you get that in this. It's so premium. All right, so let's try the top flipper. Let's see here. Do I have enough angle? All right, let's see if I do it up here. Okay, I can do it up there. All right, so the liner. So if you like really strong detents, I will tell you right now, this is pretty tight. You got nice cutaway, good action, good access to it, but this is pretty stiff. All right, so for big meaty fingers, it's kind of hard to get in here for me. So what I can do is I can tune it, right? And usually I can tell if I need to tune something by how hard it is to get in here. And being that this is a top flipper, I don't want it to be particularly difficult for me to use. So right now I'm having a very hard time trying to do the reach around. I can come up here and do that, right? See here, yeah, it's really hard. Now, if I come up here, let's see. Ooh, that's really stiff on the left-hand side. Oh yeah, that's really stiff. All right, so we're gonna have to tune that little puppy a little bit. Reminds me a little of the Field Duty, which when I first got it was pretty stiff. I will tell you, the action's really nice though. Look at that, beautiful. The detent. Okay, so let's listen to that detent when it clicks in. Ready? Nice clickety. One more time. Facing the mic. Any detent lash? No. Pivot play? No. Any blade rock? No. It does engage. I'm going to say about a good, I don't know, 20%, 25%. So that's nice. All right, pretty solid. Okay, so I'm checking here. I don't want to get the guillotine thing. So where's the detent ball? You clear the detent. You're clear the detent right by there. Okay. So if I go here, yeah, I've cleared the detent. Oops. That's nice. I'm having a hard time doing it left here. It's kind of stiff. Can I do the finger? Yeah, it's stiff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune this a little bit. Some people like a really strong detent, and if you do, you're going to like how this is out of the box. But if I have a front flipper, I want it to be optimally tuned for the front flipper, and I prefer the front flipper. I don't want it to be stiff, and because it'll rip skin off and stuff. The flipper here, it's not super crisp with the flipper. I will tell you that. I don't know if it's the angle, but it's definitely not push button. You see when I do the push button, it failed for me. It's definitely a switch, light switch. I would recommend that. And I feel like I almost have to get in there to really intentionally create the light switch. It doesn't do it all by itself. So there's that. All right, nice full flat grind. Nice wedge up here. No super sharpness up there. Here's the jimping. All right, not super aggressive. You can choke up for sure. Lots of room. Definitely double extra large, triple extra large. Big meaty fingers, hands. You'll definitely get in there. It works. Push down. It really engages. So that's 14C28 8N. It normally says it's somewhere on the blade. It may not. Oh, there it is. 14C28N. You see that right there? Okay. All right. So we have the steel liner in here. Nothing on the other side. The other one is free and clear of that. All right. Try it again. It almost feels like the flipper is just a nice little added feature. I can't get that super crisp deployment like I can with the fuller, or I can if I get enough angle up there to the front flipper. All right, Very cool little knife. I like it. The G10, it's kind of my favorite colors. I had originally asked for the JG10, but since my information got lost for so long, I'm just happy to get one. And black is cool too. The reason why I thought JG10, it would be cool to dye it and see what it would look like in orange. I think that would be sick. All right, very cool. All right, let me just talk about everything that this knife is. All right, so it is a premium budget knife as far as I'm concerned. Action is beautiful. You don't usually find this action this good on a budget knife. So, yeah. Can't get it to flip. It is really stiff right now. I'm sure that'll loosen up, but I will typically like to tune it. Yeah, I really like this knife. I think it's pretty cool. There's a lot of positives for that. It's definitely cool. So, that being said, this is my first impression unboxing. It is big knife, but it doesn't feel big like the Trinity does. It doesn't feel super comfortable like the Field Duty did. I like the Field Duty probably a little bit more, but this does have a fuller. It has 3 different deployment methods, and I think that's definitely a plus. Action's beautiful. The lock bar is a little stiff. That's my only complaint. And really getting that flipper, have that really strong, crisp detent. So like if I push down, definitely can catch it. So it doesn't open all the way, like I would like it to. All right. All right. So I'll tell you, I like this. My first impressions are very positive. Compare it to a Para 3. Obviously, it's much bigger knife. Let's compare that to a PM2. Let's see how that fits in size. It's pretty close. Even the handle wise, it seems like it might be close. So I'm hoping that this handle size is something you find appealing. I do. I find it appealing. The Trinity was much bigger. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and do part 2. I'm going to go ahead and jump into this, and we're going to take it apart and do a quick little tuning on there, because that's what I do. All right, back here, we're going to go ahead and do a little disassembly. Typically, I think they're T8s that he uses, so let's take a look at that. So I think it's T8 in the pivot. Yeah, so that's a T8, and then look, I think the body screws, no, they're T6s. So we're going to need T6s over here, and then T6 on here. And this screw actually does go into the inside liner. So there you go. We'll have to be careful when we take it apart. You have a little liner tube there, I noticed. So that's interesting. All right, so here's a liner. Typically use my little wedge tool here. So blade stop pin, steel liners, pretty sure. We'll double check that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, steel liners. Okay. Let's look at these phosphor bronze. So these are the crimped over OEM ones. How's their movement? Not bad. It's okay. You can take this off. And take this off. Yeah, it's okay. It's not like exactly as I would want it, but it's good. All right, so let's go clean this off. So here's the back of the screw. It has a little flat slot right there, and that's where the captive pivot goes. So there you go. I think that's kind of cool. All right, so the skiffs, the cage bearings that we have are these guys, and I think these look like 3/16. So and then ooh. All right, so I should have probably done a measuring tool. I just assumed I could eyeball it. I don't think I'm correct. So I thought it was 3/16, which is this one here, but it is in fact 5mm. So this is not the correct size. All right, so these should be the correct ones. All right, how was the insert there? So I'm going to put a little Loctite on here. We'll adjust that in a second. But all right, so before we do that, we're going to adjust this ever so slightly. It's already in a bit. As much as I want to do. It's still pretty smooth. I just want to just knock it off just a hair. Just an absolute micro of a hair. So that should work. Let's put our blade stop pin and lock bar pin back in. Here's the finger tool, very generous. Let's do some heavy oil on here. So we can't close this yet because I have a set of washers. Did I not put it on there? I know it's late. I'm a little tired, so maybe I should have done this tomorrow. But I've got to go out of town to visit my brother. So, yes, look at me. Horrible, Robert. Forgot to put my caged bearing in there. That would have been quite frustrating for me. All right, so we have to get that screw out. Let's see if that helped. Get them just both on both sides. Too big of a screwdriver. Works bit. Okay. Ooh, I'm tired. I am tired. I should not have done this so late. So, I'm trying to see if there's a flat head. No, it doesn't look like it. It's okay. We just put it right on top. All right, here we go. All right, I think we're good. I think we can go ahead and screw everything back on. All right, so and this knife is officially called the Binary Black Stonewash. So I'm going to put everything else away since we are done. All right, sorry, I'm really tired here. Really freaking tired. This is getting to be really hard for me to do. So I'm going to try to wrap this up really fast. Okay. I'm half falling asleep here, guys, so sorry about that. I'm going to probably fast forward through this, and hopefully you don't see this. Ooh! Shouldn't be doing this when you're so tired. All right, from all the stuff I've been doing, here we are. Let's see, can we see? All right. So let me, we've tuned it. Should be good to go. It's a little challenging because this is definitely a wide knife. It's definitely made for bigger hands. So I get the Trinity feeling on this one. If you got shorter, smaller hands, it will be a little challenging to use that front flipper. I would say it's it's a hit or miss, maybe 75-80% of the time. I mean, flipper is not super strong. The top flipper here, you got to hit it just right. This is a big boy. It is a big boy. It's probably not a big boy for me to carry, so probably be a giveaway knife. All right, so there you go. We put skiffs in there. Skiffs are pretty cool. Make it a little smoother, for sure. I may take them out, just because, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave them in. All right, that's definitely smoother, for sure. Very cool. All right, hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting that subscribe button down below? And if you've already subscribed and haven't liked the video yet or liked the channel, would you consider liking the video and the channel down below? I forgot to do some quick video of some close-ups, so let's do that real quick. All right, so here's the knife up front. Here's the knife in the back. All right, let's zoom in. Here's a blade with full flat grind. Right, full flat grind on this side as well. Here's the G10 handles. Notice the chamfering all the way around. Really nice. Deep pocket carry clip. It is steel. It is magnetic. Let's put it that way. All right, hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, and informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? If you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the videos really helps out the channel. Allows the channel to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who watches the videos, who likes them. I really, really appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit that notification button down below so you can be notified of future content like this video. And a big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. You guys encourage me when I need encouragement. You allow me to check out things sooner, do things sooner. So I thank you for all of that. You allow me to expand and grow. And channel members, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate all that you do. I do 2 exclusive things for channel members. One, I give all brand new channel members or anybody who's never gotten a channel sticker and they're currently active, a channel sticker, and a little thank you note. And then secondly, I also, maybe also check me out over on Instagram at Robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram, Robs_nerdy_knives. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.